Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today we're going to talk about AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. It's a chip maker. Along with NVIDIA, AMD is my favorite stock and a good pick for the next decade. You can find AMD microprocessors in all sorts of devices and cell phones. The company was incorporated in 1969 in California. Lately, it's been beaten down, but has a 5% increase in value today. Will it reverse itself? Lately, traders have soured on AMD. Others believe that this chip maker will be a great investment for 2022. If you have a long-term perspective, I believe AMD is a good value. Will AMD go up to 120 or go down to 90? Let's delve deeper into the subject and see what we can come up with. Before we do, the Stock Planner channel is an education channel. We're not giving you any kind of buy and sell recommendations. What we would like you to do is learn it yourself. Take responsibility for yourself and win. Sharing our ideas helps everybody, including myself, which my trading hasn't gotten better since I started sharing on YouTube. Quickly looking at FinViz, on the day that this video was made, technology looked pretty good today. Not so a week ago, and not so a month ago, and not so 3 months ago. Is this a start of something good? A lot of people start with FinViz. It's a free tool out there. It puts these nice lines in there. And if you believe in some of these, it's just lines, but if you believe that's a wedge and that it's somehow things will get all tightened up and they'll go up or down from here, or it's bouncing off its support here. FinViz says it's going to go to 151, currently trading at 108. Plenty of room. Got a positive PE and a forward PE is positive as well. That means this is a profitable company. It's optional, shortable. We like that as swing traders, and it has a moderate buy. Everybody trades this. A recent upgrade in February. I think long term this is correct. Another free tool is Tip Ranks, and they say it's a target price of 154. Moderate buy, plenty of room, and a 10 out of 10 ranking. Can't get better than that. The technicals have a little negative here, and that's because it's probably trading under its 200-day moving average, and the next earning date is in May. Simply Wall Street, paid service, but they allow you to do some things free, which is to get the high-level information. It's free. I like this little snowflake. Future looks bright. A healthy company, trading at 34%, 35% below its fair value. I like that. In other words, I like to look for stocks that are undervalued and growing. AMD is supposed to grow 21% this year, and they have steadily grown. Competitors here, and ideally, when you look at a snowflake, you want it to be big and green. These are greener, so you may want to consider those companies as well. So now we'll look at it technically, and to look at AMD technically, you look at the charts. I believe that you need to look at a stock both technically and fundamentally. In other words, you look at a chart, and swing trading, by the way, it's primarily looking at the charts. 75% or 80% of looking at the charts and trying to predict the tops and bottoms and capture the trend between it. And this is the zigzag indicator. It predicts it, it paints it perfectly, but it looks to the future to do that. So we don't have that ability right now. The zigzag doesn't know what it's doing, and when it doesn't know what it's doing, that's when we should really take some kind of action. There's your support line, and I use and try to find other indicators that predict these tops and bottoms. When the MACD is above the zero line and the stochastic RSI goes below it, the 80, and the RSI goes below the 70, that's a time. We didn't have that here, but the other two conditions did occur, and maybe would have predicted that. Likewise, when the RSI goes below the 30 and comes back around, below the 20 and comes back around, and below the zero, and when it all occur at the same time, that's when I like to take a trade. Looking at today, if the ask ourselves is going up or down, the MACD at the crossover, and it's below the zero line, so we start looking for long. The stochastic RSI has come back around, and so is the RSI. That indicates a buy. Okay, they all occurred within a couple bars of each other, just like these did, and just like these did. So I do think this thing is going up to 120 in the next 5 to 6 months. This is a long-term play. Let's see if we can put something together that will pay us a reward if it does get up to 120. Using Option Strat, which is a free simulation tool for options, and looking for a long play, use a bull put credit spread. In other words, you get money, put it in your bank account right away, then you have to see if you can keep it. 120, there it is. And the next strike down is 115. So we're selling a put and buying a protected put. We have to put $500 in margin. The max we can lose is around $200, and the max we can win is $300. And it needs to stay above 117 to win. Currently trading at 108. So if it gets to 117, we're going to win something. And if it doesn't, we're going to lose 188. Of course, you can go ahead and get out at any point in time here. You don't have to wait the expiration. And I always like to look at the chart. The table. There's our 120. So if it gets to the 120 anytime between now and July 15th, we can take a profit. And if you wait till the end, you can win the whole shebang. So you're risking 188 to make 312 possible, which is about not quite 2 to 1. Well, it is 2 to 1, a little bit better than 2 to 1. And if you're in a losing trade, it's time to get out. And if you're a winning trade, you might as well stick it out and go for the big money. So what do you think of this trade? Good risk reward, not a lot of money, $500 to put up, and you're not really putting it up. This is what you're just reserving your margin in case you need it. You're not really actually borrowing any money. 116 is your break even. Will it get up there by June? I think it will. And if it does get up that way, you get approximately $80, risking 200. Let me know what you think of this trade in your comments below, your criticisms below, your peer review below. We'd like you to like and subscribe. Could use a few more likes and subscribes. I hope you like what you're doing. Again, do your own due diligence. Happy trading, and we'll catch you on the flip.